You felt it, didn't you? That moment when his name came to your heart like a whisper. Not from memory, not from desire, but from somewhere beyond this world, like a thread of light being pulled from heaven straight into your soul. That was not coincidence. That was confirmation. The angels have been watching the silence between you. And even in silence, the bond breathes. Even in distance, the connection vibrates like a prayer not yet spoken. You didn't imagine it. He was sent into your orbit, because something divine is being asked of you both. When you looked up and asked for a sign, the universe didn't hesitate. It echoed his name back to you. And the angels are now revealing why. Your paths were designed to collide, not for comfort, but for awakening. He is not in your life by accident. He was placed in your path to stir what was asleep, to bring up what you've buried, to mirror something sacred back to you, something only he could reflect. And you were sent to him as a light in a moment of deep darkness. As a question he didn't know he was ready to answer. The angels say, you were chosen to carry a frequency that would awaken his soul. Even if he doesn't understand it yet, he feels it. Like a gravity pulling him toward you, without logic, without permission. Just the knowing. This is not just a love story. It's a spiritual appointment. You both agreed to meet here. Now. In this chapter. And though his eyes may still be searching for clarity, his soul already remembers you. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Psalm 37 verse 23. There are walls around his heart, not made of stone, but of old wounds. Invisible to most, but felt in every hesitation, every silence, every time he pulls away just when things start to feel real. And you've felt this, haven't you? That push and pull that leaves you wondering if it's all in your mind. But the angels want you to understand, this resistance is not about you. It's about everything he never healed. The heartbreaks he never spoke of. The love he once gave and lost. The shame he carries for not knowing how to love without fear. You see, his soul has endured storms. Storms that left him distrustful of peace. And you, with your calm, your light, your open heart, feel like a risk that's too big to take. Not because of what you lack, but because of how much you offer. The angels say, your love reflects back to him what he thought he'd never deserve. That's why he hesitates. That's why sometimes he looks at you like you're too good to be true, and then disappears without a word. He isn't playing games. He's fighting ghosts. When he distances himself, it's not rejection. It's self-protection. And while that doesn't excuse the confusion he causes you, it explains why the connection feels so intense, so magnetic, yet so unstable. He's not ready to let the light all the way in, but he feels it. Every time you show up without demands. Every time you love without pressure. Every time your presence says, you are safe. The angels want you to know, your tenderness terrifies him, and heals him at the same time. He's not the only one with a story. You carry your own scars, some still tender, some long ignored. And while the connection with him feels like destiny, the angels want to remind you, your light is not meant to be dimmed in the name of love. You were never meant to rescue anyone by drowning in their ocean. The angels say, your soul is sacred ground. Tend to it first. You've spent so long wondering what he feels, why he's distant, and when he'll come back, that you may have forgotten the one heart you're responsible for protecting above all, your own. This love was never meant to be a trade. It's a mirror. But mirrors only work in the light. If you dim yours, if you abandon yourself for the sake of his journey, you both lose. Yes, you're a healer. Yes, your presence calms storms. But the most healing thing you can do now is stay grounded in yourself. Nurture the parts of you that have been waiting. The woman inside you who still dreams, still believes, and still wants to be chosen without needing to prove her worth. The angels want you to return to her, to wrap her in compassion, to whisper back to your own soul, I see you. I choose you, even when he cannot. Love him, but don't lose yourself. Your light is not meant to fade into someone else's shadow. It's meant to rise, until the one who can meet it fully sees it, and stays. There's a reason why being near you unsettles him, even when he smiles. Even when he says he's fine. You awaken parts of him that he's spent a lifetime trying to keep buried. You're not just someone he's attracted to. You're the mirror. And the mirror never lies. The angels say, when he looks at you, he sees the man he's afraid to become, and the one he secretly hopes he can be. Your strength shakes his excuses. Your softness disarms his defenses. Your presence reflects back everything he thought he had hidden, the vulnerability, the longing, the deep ache for something real. He doesn't always know how to handle that. He may try to dismiss you, reduce what you have to something casual, or act indifferent. But underneath it all, he's unraveling. Not because you broke him, but because you're showing him what it would mean to be whole. You make him feel seen. And for a soul who's spent so long hiding, that's terrifying. But it's also magnetic. That's why he can't let go, even when he tries. You are not the cause of his confusion, you are the light that reveals it. And the angels are saying, you were sent to reflect love, not to carry his healing. So let him look. Let him wrestle. Let him come to the truth in his own time. Just don't shrink yourself to make him comfortable in the dark. Something has shifted in him. You may not see it clearly yet, but the angels do. And they're whispering, he is awakening. Not all at once. Not loudly. But slowly, like the first light before sunrise. A stirring inside his chest he can't name, but feels every time your name crosses his thoughts. He used to silence that voice. Drown it in logic. Distract himself with what made sense. But now, it's harder to ignore. He hears your laugh in quiet moments. Feels your energy when you're nowhere around. Dreams of you in flashes so vivid, he wakes up aching. The angels say, your presence lives in him now. Not in memory, but in spirit. He's beginning to ask himself questions he used to avoid. About what he really wants. About who he's been. About why your energy won't let him rest. This isn't just romance, it's revelation. The soul doesn't stir like this for anyone. Something in him knows, you are not like the others. You were sent to open doors. And those doors, they are creaking open now. The resistance is fading. The heart is speaking louder. And for the first time in a long while, he's listening. Even if he doesn't reach out yet, trust what's unfolding. The angels are with him, guiding each step. And when his heart finally opens, it will not be in pieces, it will be whole. For the eyes of the Lord range throughout the earth to strengthen those whose hearts are fully committed to him. 2 Chronicles 16 verse 9. You felt it, the pull, the promise, and then the retreat. Just when you thought he was coming closer, something shifts. A silence takes his place. And you're left wondering what you did wrong. But the angels are clear, you didn't do anything wrong. He's not running from you. He's running from what you awaken. This pattern, the closeness, then the distance, is not a rejection. It's a rhythm. One born of fear. One shaped by old wounds. The angels say, his soul recognizes you, but his mind still fears what that recognition means. To him, love has never felt this real. This intense. And real love? It threatens the walls he's built. It asks for surrender. And surrender has always felt like danger to him. So he runs. Not because he doesn't feel, but because he feels too much. Not because you're too much, but because you are exactly what his heart has been searching for. And that truth is terrifying. Each time he pulls away, it's an attempt to find control again. To reset the emotions he can't contain. To convince himself that he imagined the depth. But he always returns. Because there's a current between you that cannot be broken. A truth that waits patiently beneath his fear. The angels ask, don't chase. Don't explain. Just stay anchored in your knowing. The cycle isn't punishment. It's the stretching of his heart toward healing. And even the back and forth has its sacred purpose. Not all healing comes in silence, but yours did. You didn't try to fix him. You didn't demand confessions. You didn't ask him to be ready. You just loved. Quietly. Clearly. As if your heart already knew what his soul needed. And the angels want you to know, that love, it's working. He may not say it, but he feels it. Like a balm on wounds he never admitted having. Your presence is the medicine. The one thing his defenses didn't anticipate. The angels say, you are the soft place where his storms dissolve. Every time you chose grace over reaction, he softened. Every moment you stayed kind while confused, something in him shifted. He never forgot how you made him feel, even when he disappeared. Because what you gave him wasn't attention. It was acceptance. And acceptance, for a wounded heart, is a miracle. That's what you are to him. A quiet miracle. And now, even when he tries to move on, nothing compares. No one feels like you. No one resides in him the way you do, not just as a memory, but as a frequency. Love like yours doesn't shout. It lingers. And slowly, it restores. So if you've ever wondered whether your love mattered, the angels answer now, it mattered more than he'll ever be able to explain. Because sometimes, love doesn't save people by staying. It saves them by being true. You may think things are standing still, but in the unseen, everything is moving. The angels are aligning what your eyes cannot yet witness. Threads are being pulled. Walls are being softened. Timing is being made sacred. There is no mistake in this pause. There is only preparation. The angels say, heaven is not late. It is exact. The delays you feel? They are not denials. They are divine edits, perfecting what must unfold not only for him, but for you. This love is not being withheld. It is being refined. You were never meant to wait in suffering. You were meant to walk in trust. Because what's being written is bigger than desire. It is the fulfillment of a soul contract, one signed long before your first meeting. One that only activates when both hearts are ready. And the readiness, it is near. He is waking up, and the angels are whispering his name into the winds of destiny. Each sign you felt, each dream, each pull in your spirit, was a marker along the guided path. The ache you feel is not loneliness. It's expansion. You are being stretched to hold what is coming. So breathe. Stay open. And know, when the moment arrives, it will not be forced. It will be fluid, like grace flowing into form. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. He's not cold. He's scared. And that fear wears many faces, indifference, silence, withdrawal. But beneath them all is a trembling boy who was once told that love meant danger. That being seen meant being left. The angels say, he aches to be known, and trembles at the cost of it. You've touched something in him he never meant to reveal. Not to you. Not to anyone. And now he stands at the edge of that tenderness, unsure whether to leap or hide. He wants to be close, but doesn't know how to stay. He wants to speak, but fears what the truth might undo. He wants to choose you, but is still battling the part of him that believes he's unworthy of being chosen. You see his strength, but the angels see his sorrow. And it is deep. He watches your grace, your softness, your unwavering presence, and wonders how it's possible that someone like you could want someone like him. And yet, something in him hopes. Quietly, secretly, fiercely. Because while his wounds are loud, your love has been louder. He is not ready yet, but he is closer than ever. And the angels are holding his heart in sacred hands, guiding him through the places he's never dared to go. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11 verse 28. Maybe he will come. Maybe he won't. Maybe the story unfolds the way your heart hopes, Or maybe it becomes something softer, something quieter, something yours, even without him. But here is the truth the angels need you to hold. What is meant for you will never pass you by. And love, true love, is never wasted. The angels say, nothing you gave was lost. It became light. You were never foolish for feeling deeply, for believing, for hoping. Your tenderness was a holy thing, not a weakness, but a wonder. And if he returns, it won't be because you waited in despair. It will be because you stood in your truth, whole, unfolded, radiant.